I remember when I was about 16 years old and I started this new course. It was philosophy, and I took philosophy when I was 16 years old in high school because I was asking a lot of big questions, as anybody does at that age. Uh, Teenage boy wanting to know more about the world. And so I took this philosophy course. It was a 2 year course, and for the first lesson, I remember the teacher came in. I can't remember his name. Uh, and he didn't stay very long. We got a new teacher not long after this. But I remember he came in the very first lesson, and he took a whiteboard pen, a dry wipe pen, and he threw it, and it bounced off the window right above my head and fell on the floor. And then he turned to the class and said, "What happened?" And everybody in the class said, "Well, you threw a pen at the window and it made a noise." And he said, "How do you know it made the noise?" And then for 60 minutes of that lesson, we debated how we knew that that pen had made a noise. And every single time he said, "Yeah, but how do you know that? How do you know that that impact was the thing that made the noise? Maybe there was a coincidence, maybe." And it seems silly talking about it because it was a fairly just a yeah, a debate that didn't really go anywhere. But what it really did for the first time ever in my life, it made me want to question why to life, to the things that we take for granted. And as someone who'd been on the earth 16 years, I hadn't done that all that much. I just sat down in class and been told what to write, told what to think, told how to pass the next test. But actually, this was a teacher for the first time ever getting me to ask the questions and ask the why. And it's something that captured my imagination and I've taken all the way through life for me. I went on to study philosophy and theology at university, and then I've spent my whole career, no matter what I've been doing, asking, trying to dig at the deeper questions of why we do things and how we can improve things. So, yeah, big, huge thank you to that teacher when I was 16 for inspiring me and to putting me on the course of action that I took and the career and the life opportunities that I've had.